When any one department or agency is overwhelmed, there needs to be a process for communicating a request for additional help. For the training that we've been going on for the last 2 days, it covers major or complex incidents like such as a large earthquake or a wide natural disaster or something to that extent. Today we've been talking about how to properly communicate and make requests for resources, whether it's through a mutual aid agreement or through requesting through an emergency operations center the assistance from the state or federal level. A few of the firefighters in the class are taking it just out of pure knowledge. They would like to know and understand it. Some are taking it because it's required for their position title to have this type of training. Today's scenario was simulating a hurricane, and it was a Category 2 hurricane, so there was a lot of damage involved. But what they needed to simulate was how to communicate between the different multi-agency coordination groups and the incidents themselves. Because let's say, for example, if there was a large natural disaster here in Lake County, such as an earthquake or something like that, and there was people isolated or there were resources being overwhelmed as far as emergency response, they need to know where or how to communicate and get help outside of the county with other agencies. They were able to communicate properly with each other, and I think this group has a really good idea of how this system works now, and they've really gathered a lot from it, I think. They're all firefighters, they all work in emergency response, so they all understand the incident command structure because they do it on a daily basis, and they go out there every day, and they're required to know how to manage these incidents. And having that knowledge and background experience is really helpful when I go to do these classes, because even though they are generic, it's helpful to have that specific knowledge and education. If there's an emergency, that's where we come into play, that's where you guys come into play. Local government is the first response.